Hello, this is Philip and welcome to my channel for this new episode of kOS. Today I'm going to show you how to use modules for the parts of your ship, and I show you what are modules and how to use it, and also how to tag some parts. Modules are useful for here the antennas or for the solar panels, but also for science. You have here a mystery goo, and back here you have a magnetometer boom. Okay, so this is a new version of my last craft, and let's jump to the documentation of kOS to learn about modules. So here, if I this is the vessel structure. Okay, in the vessel structure you can have access to all the parts of your vessel. There is somewhere a list of parts here. Okay, so I can click on the part structure, and in the part structure I have access to here tag, but also to modules and all modules, and I can have the suffix get module using the name of a module, and get module by index using the index of a module, because if you use the modules suffix you get a list of all part modules. Okay, so now if I click on parts module, I right click on it, and there is also has module with name. Okay, and here on part module structure you can have access to the name of the part module, the fields, the events, and the actions. Okay, actions and events are not exactly the same, but in most of the cases you can use events, and it is enough, right? So the first thing, I want to list the modules of my part. So for that, in my script I have a list. Okay, so this is a list of all the parts of my ship. Okay, you can watch after episode 20 to learn about list parts if you didn't watch it yet. Okay, for any part of that list, so for any part in all parts, I want the list of modules. Okay, so I want to print, for example, let's say something like that, plus PRT name, right? And then print, so the list of modules. You have here all modules. Modules alone or all modules is the same. Okay, that, and then maybe print a blank line to have a space between each part. Okay, so back to here, let's reboot. Okay, you see there is a lot of thing here, and maybe I can do that, and here reboot. Okay, lot of things. You can see here for the goo experiment, there is 4 items for my modules list. You have module animate generic, module science experiment, module cargo part, and kOS name tag. In the part above here, I don't know which part is it, but we have also the kOS name tag, and you see you have a number 18. That means that the list above that it has 19 items. Okay, this list has 4 items, 0, 2, 3. kOS machine RAD, it is the processor here. You see that there is a kOS processor, and now back to episode. I don't know what episode is, but I will put here a screenshot of that episode. You should be able to understand how I use the kOS processor to open the terminal automatically. So at the end of that episode, you should be able to understand that. Module deployable solar panel, okay, because that part here has here a little solar panel. Okay, so that part can store, not store, but can this is acting like a solar panel. You see, sun exposure 0.6 energy flow. Okay, so this is why there is a module deployable solar panel here. Adapter, small, mini, short, module part variant. I don't know what is it here. The Kerbin dish. So I have 3 antennas here in my craft. I have that one, and that one. Okay, instead of naming the part, I should have written the title of the part. Doesn't matter. So I have that antennas, this one and this one. So 3 antennas, and for each antennas I have the module deployable antenna and the module data transmitter. You see that here. And for the magnetometer, I have the module deployable part here and the module science experiments here. Okay, so this is the second science part I have, and in the first science part here I have the module science experiment 2. So it seems that for experiments for science, the module science experiment is important. So in my here in my script, I can, for example, set science module 2, and let me see what the name is. Module science experiment. This is a string value. Okay, so I need to use the quote character. Okay, so this is science module. I have the antenna module and module antenna, deployable antenna. Okay, I have a module for my solar panel. Okay, so here I can have a solar module. Where is it? Module, I lost it. Where is it? Module deployable solar panel. Solar panel. Okay, and maybe you have noticed that I have a fairing here. The fairing is not in my stage sequence, and the fairing also have a module. Okay, I think it's module deployable fairing, but I'm not sure of that. Okay, so I will check that later. All right, so why do I need those modules? Let me here, wait. Save. I just want here to clear screen. Okay. You know that with action group, you can just with solar on, you can activate the solar panels here. No, not solar. It's panels on. Okay, see, just with panels on, you can activate your panels, okay, your solar panels. And with panels off, okay, the solar panels are retracted. You can't have that for antennas and for experiments and for fairings. That's why we are going to use the modules. Okay, so now that I know that all antennas have module deployable antenna, I can create a new list of antenna and can create a list of science module and all. Let's set the science list to list, an empty list for now, okay, and set antenna list to list, empty list 2, and set solar list to list. For solar panels, I don't need that because I have the action panels on and off, but just for the purpose of this video, I will show you how it works. Okay, all right, then, so solar list, okay, let me try. I have to fairing module to, I'm quite sure that this is module deployable fairing. Okay, and set fairing list to list. Okay, so for part in all parts, I want here, so back to the documentation, you see I can have the get module but by name. So I want to no, it's not get module, it's has module. I want to check if a part has a module. So here for if PRT, so has module, okay, and by name, so here I have to put the name of the module I am interested in. So here I can just use my variable. So if PRT has module science module, okay, I add that part to my science list. Okay, else if, and I can do that for all the list I have. Let's say I just want the antenna module. Here antenna list, solar module, here solar list, and the last one is fairing module and fairing list. Okay, and just at the end of that, I want to print, for example, the science list. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, that was quick. So science quick list of 3 items. The MK13 pod, this is the root part here, the GU experiment, and the magnetometer. This pod has an experiment because you can, I don't know where it is, but you have the crew report. Okay, I can't find it for now, but yes, it is here. So crew report, this is a science action you can do. So you have the crew report here. Okay, now what's next? Let's, for example, here, can I print the antenna list? Yes, I can. 3 items. Okay, so those are the 3 antennas. And can I print the fairing list? 0 items. So the module I use here, module deployable fairing, is not the module I wanted. All right, the fairing module is module procedural fairing. Okay, right. So let's work with antenna for now. So now for each antenna in my antenna list, I want to know, so here we have the modules, part modules. Yes, part module was here. I want to know the events. Okay, so you have all events, list of strings, and all event names, triggerable event names. This is what I want, the event names here. So for ANT in antenna list, ANT and not the animal, so the antenna here, it's a part. So I can use the suffixes of a part, and here I want to use the suffixes get module. Okay, so here for any antenna in my antenna list, I want to get module, right? And here the name of the module. So the name of the module for antenna is antenna module, right? And now I want all, no, not all, it was, yes, it was all event names. Okay, so all event names. Be careful, because you see here all events is with a S at the end, and all event names, there is no S at event, but there is a name, a S at the word names. Okay, so all event names. And okay, nothing. Right, I'm thinking at the same time I'm writing, so sorry about that. Okay, so reboot, and just let me check. I don't want to print all the list. I just want here to print that. So print that. And maybe it's not a good idea. We'll see. So reboot. Okay. So there are 3 antennas in my craft. So here I have created 3 print lines, okay, because there are 3 antennas. Okay, so there are 3 lists of 1 item each. Okay, so the item is extend antenna. Okay, that means that I can here antenna get module, antenna module, and I don't want all event names. I want to do an event. You have here, you see, do event and the name of the event. So you can, for example, here to you can continue here antenna event, and the antenna event here is extend antenna. Okay, for those who are not using KSP in English, for example, I used for my game KSP in French. The modules are the same, module deployable antenna, because this is an intern code of KSP. But those words here, extend antenna, can be translated in your language, in English, in German, in French, and this is the name you should write here. And what is that name? Is the name of that action here, that button here, extend antenna. You see, this is the exact same name, without the uppercase, but it doesn't matter. Okay. So you can extend antenna because it is written here, extend antenna. If you have the French version, this will not be extend antenna. Right, so now back to here. So the antenna event is that. So here I can write do event, and here the antenna event, right? I don't know why I have here sort of mistakes, but let's see, it will work. Okay. Okay, right. So back to here, reboot, and let's have a look at each antennas here, this one, and this one. Reboot, up, and you see, this is kind of magic now, isn't it? I love kOS. Okay, so those antennas are not now extended. So you can now, for example, create a new function, set global function, and that function should be called, for example, global function deploy antennas. You have the function deploy drills. Now you can have the function deploy antennas, and up. This is it. you have that thing, and you have to okay, so when the function deploy antenna, what should it sorry, so deploy antennas. You look at the parts of your ship. You can write directly here ship parts. Okay, you don't need the science module here, you just need the antenna. Okay, so if the antenna has module antenna module, okay, you don't have to add to any antenna list. You can directly go there and write this. You can write PRT cat module antenna, etc. Okay, you don't need that anymore. Okay, this is my function here. Okay, so now I don't need that anymore, and I need that one. I don't need that one anymore. Okay, but this is to deploy the antennas. Okay, the problem here is that now my antennas are deployed, so the action, the event extend antenna doesn't exist anymore. There is now retract antenna. Okay, so I can here create a new function, and here retract antennas. Okay, and here the antenna event is the deploy antenna event. All right, and here it's the retract antenna event. And for that, okay, this is a lot. So deploy antenna events, okay, and retract antenna events. Up is retract antenna. All right. So let's delete that. Don't need that anymore. I will use all of that. So module, okay, and this, okay, okay, right. So let's try it. My antennas are already extended, so I want to use the function retract antennas, and hoping it works. Reboot that and beam. There we go. Okay, I can play with that for hours. Okay, so now if you have understood what I said about antennas, you should be able to do the same for the fairing modules and the solar module and all of this. Okay, so I will do that. I will cut the video here and I show you the function. Okay, have you done your homeworks? Antenna module is module deployable antenna, and the two events you can get is extend antenna and retract antenna. The same for solar panels, module deployable solar panel, extend solar panel, retract solar panel. And for fairing module, module procedural fairing, and it is just deploy. Once your fairing is deployed, of course you can't retract the fairing, you can't rebuild the fairing. So I've created several functions here. So deploy antennas, retract antennas, extend panels, retract panels, and deploy fairing. I can call that maybe extend antenna. Should be better. Okay, and I've created a new script systems here in my lib folder. So now my system it's a library I can use in my main scripts. And for example, here in my main script modules, I just have to write run once path 0 lib systems. Okay, for science, I didn't do anything because I wanted to do that with you. For science here, I want to print the event names of the science part. So I have one science here and the science right here. Okay, so reboot that. Okay, so yes, we have the science of the of course we have the crew report. Okay, so we have a crew report here, an observed mystery goo, and the magnetometer doesn't have any items because the magnetometer doesn't work in ground, on ground. Okay, I have to go in orbit. So for that, I can say data set orbit. Shit, all right. And now, if I reboot. Okay, this time I have a crew report, an observed mystery goo, and a run magnetometer report. And so that means that for every experiment part, you have a different event. So that's why it's better here if you wish to create some function for each experiment. Alright, so I have three new functions, mystery goo, crew report, magneto. Because we are here in space, let's try those right now. So I want to do mystery goo, wait 2 seconds, and then crew report, and wait 2 seconds, and then magneto, and wait 2 seconds. You can, if you wish, you can add here each time you can add print mystery goo observed. Right, if you want to have a text in your here in the terminal. Okay, so let's try this. Reboot. So first the mystery goo, then the crew reports, and then that magnetometer. So let's go. Okay, I'm stopping the video now at the right moment, just when I had an error, but don't worry, that error is normal. I stopped the video now because it is long enough. In the next episode, I will continue that video and we'll talk about tags. Okay, so I have already recorded all the video, but I'm just cutting the video right now to don't have a too long video. The next episode about tags will be shorter than this one. Okay, thank you for watching and see you soon for the next episode. Bye bye.